Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Today's video is going to be a pretty quick little video today, but as you can see behind me, I'm not in my usual spot out here on my property. Actually, behind me is the Christian County Courthouse, and where I'm standing is actually this marker right here, which was actually a big part of the history for the area over here in the Ozarks and everything. The Baldknobbers, the vigilante group, this is where three of them was actually hung, the approximate spot of where three of them was actually hung on the Ozark Square back in the day. And there was actually a botched hanging that the first time they tried to hang like one of them, it didn't actually work, so they had to put him back up there and do it again. It's kind of an unusual deal because he slipped through the ropes, but I know that back then with the hangings that the fact is that if they had if the rope would have broke or something, then they'd be free to go. But since the rope didn't break, put him back up there, and they hung him for the murder of innocent people. Because those of you that don't know the history of the Baldknobbers, it's really kind of a fascinating little deal. The fact of the matter is that they actually started out as a legitimate group trying to help people, but then they kind of got power hungry, they got corrupted, they started trying to do things, be like, if you don't do this, then we're going to do this, and that type of stuff. So there used to be a bigger marker up here, I feel like, at least if you put up online, there's supposed to be, and it's amazing that I live so close to this and I've never been up here before, but the marker is actually right behind me. As you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see because of the glare or not, but on this approximate spot on May 10th, 1889, three members of the Baldknobbers are hanged for murder. The name came from the Baldknobber hilltops on which the Taney County group met. So there's actually a couple different groups, and actually up in Chadwick there's actually a cave for the Baldknobbers that they actually met in, that's actually called Baldknobber Cave, and you can go up there and see that now too. After the Civil War, justice on the area was minimal. In the beginning, the Baldknobbers were a group of men dedicated to bring law and order back to the area. While starting out to punish criminals, they eventually harmed innocent people. And yeah, that's what I was just saying there, guys, that they actually were a group that started out as a legitimate good cause group, and then they ended up becoming a bad vigilante group that actually ended up causing harming people. And that's kind of the bad thing about being a vigilante or vigilantism all the way across the board, is the fact that they always end up harming like innocent people and everything, guys. In the end, it seems like, or somebody that didn't mean to be harmed was actually harmed in the ass, you know, in the aftermath of what they were doing. And it's something because back then, you know, they're just going around, and there's actually a documentary on it that's a really interesting little documentary, though. It was a it's not really a documentary, it's kind of that way, but it's a independent movie that was actually filmed around the area, and it's all like, you know, small time actors. I think a lot of them did it for free and stuff though, so the acting isn't exactly top tier, but it's like 3 or 4 hours long, and it goes through the history and actually shows the hanging in there of this spot of where I'm standing at right now. It's an interesting little deal. As you can see, this marker is not to commemorate the violent acts resulting in many deaths, including those hanged here. It has been erected here so that we will remember what happened, so it does not happen again. We would like to forget this part of our past, but we must not. That's pretty much the truth about everything, guys. History, you have to learn from it, and those that don't learn from it are doomed to repeat it. And history, it has a bad thing of repeating itself if you try to erase it or forget about it. And that's why I love history so much. And I'm not glorifying anything, just like what that says. You guys know me. I've been to the Bonnie and Clyde Museum, and they were killers, and they were, you know, vicious people too. But at the end of the day, I'm not glorifying them, but that's part of your history, and you cannot erase that part of your history. Just thought I'd bring you guys with here today. Temperature dropped out here pretty good today. This is a little deal here. If you're ever up here in Ozark, if you go down to Branson, and, you know, come up here and check it out. It's a nice little park area over here, and behind me here is the old courthouse. It's on the southeast grounds of the courthouse up here. So come check it out, guys, and hopefully it's a little bit warmer out here when you guys come. God bless each and every one of you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our weekly uploads. Thank you for watching General Exploration and Discovery.